How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to episode 21 of Echoes of Ragnarok. We do apologize for our brief hiatus. Various health and life issues have gotten in the way, but we are back once again with our wonderful Australian Norse mythology-inspired stream. I am Dragyn, also known as the Heavy Metal Gamemaster. Run around quickly. We have Mootley.
Hello, my name is Moodley, and I'm gonna kill that fucking bird.
We have Dylan.
And how we top that. Hi, Dylan of Indieverse.io, online marketplace for independently created tabletop games.
Awesome. We have Mac.
Hey everyone, I'm Forged Father Mac. I'm playing Hugo, and he's smarter than you.
And we have Rogue.
Hi, I'm the Overwatch Rogue, and I play Eric of Midgard, and I forgot what happened last session.
I actually remember now.
It's been a minute, and yeah, last session was a lot. Yes, once again, we are playing this all in my own world of Hymgard, Norse-inspired techno-fantasy setting, all based, Norse-inspired techno-fantasy setting, which is also the setting for my novels, Harbingers of Ragnarok. Please go and check those out. Also, I'd like to shout out one of our new affiliates, Eldritch Foundry. If you like making your own minis for your own tabletop games, please go and check them out. You can get, including a whole bunch of new assets, all based on different creators, including Tank Tolman and myself. You can get the Flying V guitar and the, I believe they're called the Rocker Bulldog, which is our very own wonderful Asta in a battle vest. So go check that out through the link in the description or in the panels below.
But get battle puppers.
Yes, get a battle dog. Yes, please make sure you go through the link, because otherwise they don't know you were with me. But anyway, with that all said and done, let's jump in to episode 21 of Echoes of Ragnarok.
We'll see how it goes.
Who would like to recap our last session? I know it was a minute ago, but...
No. So we just got arrested not to begin with. We saved people from a burning building because there was a fire after... I don't want to talk about the bird. We saved a bunch of people, a bunch of family for, well, not that Telfin knows, but very lovely people. We're very sad. Ada lost one, I believe. Promptly arrested for, honestly, I nothing good. I'm sure it was
nothing good.
I was arrested by doing my damn job.
Yeah. Mac, do you want to give it? Do you have any details you want to add?
Yeah.
We were across the city when we made our way over. Ada's building had exploded.
All the details.
People were inside burning, and what did we do? We ran straight in and systematically checked all the rooms, and we worked as a team and got people out. Sadly, though, one person didn't survive. Though while the building was burning, there was an epic moment where a pillar was collapsing and we had to leap free of it to make sure that we survived. We got outside the building and Eric was working his magic to keep them alive. Again, sadly, one passed away. Whilst that was happening and we were still helping these people, the building was still burning and the light was blazing behind us, and the police showed up and did what they do. They got the wrong guy. This time they got the wrong guys.
This time.
Okay.
Those damn pigs.
The
We
right
got
guy for the
thrown into
wrong
jail.
Yeah.
Where we got thrown into jail where Eric started panicking. Ada was having a quiet mental breakdown, and Hugo was spouting off the literal truth that we weren't there. But we'd been set up. Eventually, our lovely friend, our new companion, went and got Sigrid. Was it Sigrid?
Mm-hmm.
Sigrid. And she came in and confessed that she had done the deed, confusing and befuddling all of us. And it turns out that she did that so that whatever fallout happens now, it's out of her hands. She is in prison. She can't be blamed for what happens, and it's less likely that she's going to be assassinated, we'd say. Harder to kill someone they're in prison. So we're out here getting revenge, and we're going to find out who took over these bloody birds. I have notes. Where's the note?
Yes.
We have notes on this bird. Feather. Residual magic.
I know who did it.
Was it enchanted?
Feather.
feather.
Feathers, claws, beaks.
Arcane. Very
Possibly eggs.
powerful. Like familiar, but the bird is a slave. Dominated. Can
Also
see,
said,
hear, and
"Ah!"
talk through the bird. Old elven magic, rare and very inhumane. Now we are outside the prison. The children took cover and refuge in Eric's clinic, and
Oh right, I
throughout the
forgot I
night,
have a kindergarten now.
yes, through a bunch of hammocks, Eric is now out of bed sheets, out of blankets, and Hugo is out of D-shackles as a bunch of hammocks have been set up in Eric's building. With tensions rising, a lot of the characters started snapping at each other. But we'll get to that in this episode of Echoes of Ragnarok.
Oh.
What a recap.
You know what?
Just remembered.
That's the best one.
Ada then made some strange sacrifice that no one else quite understands and went back to her
Well,
building.
also that no one else entirely saw. So.
That's-
No, we.
I think
Yeah,
I,
we
as a
saw her
person,
go
actually
into the-
repressed that.
She went into the
She
water.
went for a swim. She went for a swim with a dead bird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever that.
Yeah. We just went for a swim with a dead bird and didn't come back with it.
Eric's not trying to trying not to piss himself at all. This is totally not related to the multiple drownings he saw.
Mm-hmm. Definitely not.
In my head.
Yeah.
How did I do?
So yes, so each of you went home for the evening to rest, or to prepare for the following day. Each of you, I guess at this stage with each of you going home, obviously, Eric and Hugo, you've settled down in the surgery, now surrounded by a
Gaggle?
veritable web of these small hammocks, many of which have two kids sleeping head to toe in across the way. All of them seem to settle in and get fairly comfortable fairly quickly. All of them appear fairly used to roughing it. And in this case, sharing. So as you're settling down, Ada, what are you doing?
Ada is going to the crowbar.
Okay.
And going to stare at it and maybe find a little posse nearby to sleep like a homeless person.
Mhm.
That's the place,
That
isn't it?
helps.
Yeah, the crowbar.
Yeah, the crowbar is where you would have met. Crowbar was where you met Morrigan last time.
To be homeless. I remember that time.
You
What?
heading over towards the
Just
crowbar.
randomly said that.
Heading over towards the crowbar, you
Don't worry about it.
feel like as you're walking through these through the alleyways and these like sort of side streets, you feel everything feels quieter. Everything feels dark and still, and yet also it's that you are constantly in that feeling of, you know, these sort of like tingles on the back of your neck of that, like the feeling that you are being watched at all times. This feeling these streets that you have felt almost like
They're no longer mine.
yes, you've owned them for years. Like, you in many ways have, like, you've felt as much as the Varg has always had a foothold here, you have always been at the corner of, you know, this, like, you've been a cornerstone of the underground of the city, and suddenly you feel, yeah, you're almost a stranger in this city now.
Mhm.
You turn the corner onto the small dingy road where the crowbar is, and you can see it up ahead, wedged between two warehouses. This small, almost like crooked building, like wedged in between these two larger buildings. It is dark, still, quiet. Heading a bit closer and looking over, you can't see any movement, any light inside at all.
Are there any crows about?
Roll me a perception check, please.
$18
18.
with double fours, but let's not worry about that right now. She does it quickly.
Cool. You taking a moment to look around. There's a point that you almost feel like you're sort of looking and you can't really see any of them, but then after a brief moment you just hear this like brrr, and looking up to one side, like far down, like towards the end of the road, you see just this like what originally looked like just a small like pipe or like piece of chimney or something like that from a house, just sort of bristles with feathers as it like seems to like a crow that's just like sneezed or something like that.
I'd like to kill that bird.
Roll me an attack.
Get it.
Get it.
Get the bird. The bird knows what it did.
I'm imagining
bird.
like
Every
ages
bird.
down
They're
the
a
track,
highlight.
there's going to be a moment that I just randomly throw a crow. They're like, yeah, there are crows here, and he's like, they're all dead.
Instant,
Oh.
all of them killed.
She just starts
15.
barking like a dog, and she just throws. Someone's just ripping their heads off.
Yep, 15. You like
Terrible.
just almost at reflex, like fire off a shot. You see it spread its wings to start, like to take off from shock, and it's just like falls off the roof.
So grab it by the arrow
Mm-hmm.
and go up to the door of the crowbar
Mm-hmm.
and stab the dead bird, bolt included, into the front door,
Mhm.
and then I go home to sleep.
Okay.
Fucking gangster! I love it.
You like, yeah, stabbing it into the door, and the crow's just sort of hanging there. for a moment, you watch as this dark, like, in what is in the light just looks like ink or oil, like, just starts to run down the center of the door. You turn and start to...
Ada does
head back.
almost flinch a little bit because she is by a nature elf.
Mhm.
So there is a little bit of this, like, it's killed a bird, for, like, it's not the bird's fault that the bird was a bird, but she's also just kind of like blind rage at the moment. So she does kind of flinch a little bit at just like this wanton, like, murder of birds, but she's also just like, this is your symbol, you picked it, it's your fault.
You did this.
It's fine, it's fine. It could have swooped kids or evaded taxes. Like, it could... You don't know what type of bird this was. It could be an asshole.
One of those tax evading
Fucking
crows, you know?
Yeah.
Put a bunch of magpies instead of crows, and suddenly all the Australians are like, nah, get them.
It's just one. There's just like one crow standing in the front of the line in the tax office, going, "I swear, I just didn't know I was in that bracket." I just like.
Yeah, Ada stops to get the special piece of equipment called the stack hat of protection, and it's like a special helmet that protects her from.
With a bunch of little
It's got the zip
prongs.
ties coming out of it. Oh Lord.
We all need to be equipped. That's how we're gonna beat the crows.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Oh, my...
Before we jump back,
stomach really hurts.
sorry, Torford, what are you doing?
Well, knowing that someone's not back yet, I would probably be out front on watch of the workshop, just waiting for Ada to get back. Or like, if there's like a little like alleyway street fire or something, just waiting, making sure no one comes by.
Cool. So you're at the front of Hugo's workshop.
Yep.
Wait, Hugo, did you have to go home? Did you?
I thought at the end of the session last time that I was going home, but I've been described as currently at your
Like
place,
if you're
so-
like that was sort of an idea, like the thought I had. But if you're going home, then that's also
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
set up
Hugo
the
was-
beds and then fucked off.
Hugo didn't even want to be there. He was in such a bad mood.
I lulled all the children to boring slumber by reading a textbook. They all wanted the gout section. I don't know why. Why is this spread to the children?
Why
Can
is
you
your
tell us
gout
about
medicine
gout?
only 37% effective?
Oh dear. Cool.
Do you
so
offer franchising for people? Do
Why
you
do you
mission?
For factory kids?
I do not
Oh, dear.
employ child labor. No, I don't.
Commission. I'm an independent contractor.
I'll talk to Ada first.
I'll have 26 years of experience.
You're 7.
Overtime.
Just answering all these weird questions. It's just like,
I love Laurie. She is for
What's
gout.
the ventriloquial system?
That one
That-
kid.
now that I can answer. All of them collectively groan.
Yeah.
Torfin.
Yeah.
Standing at the front of this workshop, you've been here for a while. Like, considering that Hugo's basically gone off, you know, and even on his way, even with him on his way back, has been, you know, more or less like ramshackling a few dozen bunks and hammocks for kids. You're sitting at the front, like sort of leaning against one of the posts. As you know, sort of very few people to sort of walk by, seemingly keeping to themselves, you know, heads hunched, moving past. Can you roll me a perception test, please?
Doesn't count. 14.
It's quiet. It's very quiet. It is that, quite literally what you would know better than anything, it is that very specific quiet that comes after tragedy. Like, it is that comes after a big, event like this. Everyone seems to just everything seems to die completely down. And in this feeling, this somewhat familiar, yet still unknown to you sensation washes over you as you feel just something. It's like, it's uncomfortable. It's nothing wrong, the temperature's fine. There's no, bright light, there's no anything like that, but you just, it's like that knot in between your shoulders that won't go away, or that feeling in your skin. As you just hear, as you stare, like sitting, leaning against one of the pillars at the front of the building, you feel a hand, very gentle, yet firm, land on your, rest on your shoulder, and it doesn't hold, but it almost, just doesn't, grip, but it holds. And you hear, just a little too close, Tyria just says, "Why are you here?"
I was brought here by the road, the pool of the city. Just seemed like a great place to start something new.
Just looking for something new.
Yes.
You don't smell right. As that voice speaks, this voice sounds like a fairly harsh woman's voice. As she says those words, you hear in that voice this deep, guttural rumble into her tone that does not sound human. You show up. And within 24 hours, our boss is in jail, and 3 of our buildings are in flames. Now, I'm a lot of things, but I don't believe much in coincidence.
Seems like a bad day to come to town.
As she speaks, continues, you feel this hand on your shoulder. It doesn't tighten. It's not like it's gripping in, but you feel 4 sharp pricks press against your skin.
You can ask Eric how trustworthy I am. I'm sure they will love to tell you how helpful I have been today. And there's no need for pointy words. We can I'm sure, talk this through.
Can you roll me a communication test, please?
$14. Oh, doubles?
Yeah.
Yes.
You wanna-
Ooh, I got 6 stunt points. First time. I hang on to him for now, but I'm gonna just. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay. We're all good.
You feel the sort of points in your skin. They don't retract, but they stop. Right on what you feel like is the edge of pain for you. Is it as this voice once again seems, or like you feel it, there's a pause that's almost just too long. His voice says again, I'll be watching. One wrong move. One bad step. One look in the wrong direction. And your throat will be out before you can scream. Savvy?
Perfectly clear.
Good.
But I don't need my throat to shoot you.
You need to see me. As you feel the hand just pulls away from your shoulder. Cool.
That was so
The next-
cool.
The next time, bring us something to drink, please. I don't know where they've gone.
Have a chat over a drink.
And about-
on the pony.
At about this point, as you're like
Just make out already.
rolling your shoulders, I'll say, Torfin, taking a moment and like you know, straighten your armor, sort of roll your shoulders, refold your arms, you glance behind you. It's, you know, like the front of his workshop is not lit up. Like it's not, you know, like it's not like a lit up set. But also you turn around and like there's not really anywhere to hide.
Yeah.
Or like, and it would take a fair amount of movement to get in any direction, and yet there is just no one there.
Well, that could be a problem. Well,
Cool. And at about, as you're standing there, like, glancing around, at about this point, Hugo rounds the corner.
It's orphan. You just see Hugo walk up to the door. What?
Does do Eric's friends have a hitman or someone to take care of business?
You just see Hugo just smack his head on the door, put his hand and like a panel on the back of his jacket. He just slides it across, and you hear a thump, and he just says rubric, and the door just goes. It's like, come on.
Yep. Pick up my stuff from outside and walk on in. So
Pull the lever, and you see the floor panel go from springy to solid.
I feel like every step is like I'm watching where his feet go, and I'm like just pathing behind him, just for my own safety. So, again, is there someone that they would send out for something like this? I just got approached.
Look, you're
someone
a
thinks
tough
it's
guy.
me.
They've probably got maybe 10 people they could send out for you. They've probably got 20 for me, and they've got a bunch of average fellas that could beat the shit out of us. As for Eric, if it was just Eric, are we talking specifically like if you hurt Eric, or are we talking just people Eric knows, or
people? Someone just paid me a visit, thinking that I'm responsible for everything that has gone poorly today in your lives, aside from, I guess, meeting me.
You did come at a bad time, didn't you? Oh, that looks horrible. Man,
yeah.
If you had a resume, I wouldn't hire you with that. Fuck.
No. It looks real bad. So I need to know who I need to go talk to get this cleared up, because I don't exactly want to be looking over my shoulder.
You're gonna be
someone who's gonna ruin my shirt again.
Oh, I can fix that up. Come on. Go walks over to the little bench and he pulls it out, and you see he pulls a lever on the side, and you see a sewing machine pop up out of the bench with a bunch of little bobble pins.
Perfect.
Look,
thank you.
You're not going to be able to talk your way out of it, mate. Your actions are going to be talking louder than your words at the moment. People are going to be on edge. They're not going to want to do shit. Personally, I don't want to do shit right now, but you're a nice guy, and I'm happy to give you any advice I can give you, but honestly, it's just actions are going to trump your words. Your words are probably going to get you in more trouble. They're not going to kill you unless... Are you here to kill us?
No.
Inside.
No.
Is he lying to me right now? You know what? Hugo doesn't care. If you are here to kill us, right now is the perfect time. So if you want to tumble, I'll tumble right now.
Why would I not let that thing have chew your face off that godforsaken house if I was here to kill you?
See, actions. You're a good lad. Now give me a shirt. Strip.
Lad? Son.
I'm older than you. Human.
Oh, I take my shirt and I give it to him. Well, as long as you can fix it, I don't care how old you are.
Yeah, that's all right. Hold on. Let's try to find the right thread. Yeah, look. As he gets to work, he finds a thread that's of similar color tone. Look, actions speak louder than words. I can't say it any more than that. It's been a long day. There is alcohol in that cabinet.
I'm fine.
There are glasses over there. Would you like a drink?
No, just point me in the direction of who I've got to put a bullet into to get them to lay off.
The moment I know, I will let you know. Honestly, we'd probably best sleep, and whoever wants to put a bullet in us is gonna find us eventually.
I mean, good luck with your front door, mate. Like that, it's.
You should see what I've done to the shutters.
Bathroom.
See those windows up there, the glass ones, the little ones with the little lever.
Do I want to know?
Open it. Pull that little lever. Open.
Does it look safe?
To your hands. Oh, sorry. It looks perfectly normal. It's like lever, shutters that go from like that to that.
Do it.
Nothing more simple.
Frame of reference is a springboard in front of the door, and God knows what else.
Oh no! The lever's not gonna hurt you. The lever won't hurt you.
All right, I'll go over and don't even grab it in my whole head. Just like 2 finger, try and just wiggle it up, or
it's all lubed up. It's all
just perfect.
Not even a little. It's just, and you see as the shutters open up, as small wires between each end of them just goes, and just from the glint of some light outside, you can see there is a bunch of wires lined up. So if someone was to try and break their way through, there would be a bunch of shards of glass connected by wire. If they tried to put their hand through, they're going to slice themselves.
I bet you do great at children's parties.
See, children is what I built it for. I met this little fucker named Weaver, and he's given me nightmares for days.
He doesn't exist.
That's what I've heard. I've heard it doesn't exist.
That fucker owes me a window.
At least one.
At least
Look,
one.
the
Yes.
place isn't.
Was the window
it's
ever
just
broken,
prepared.
or did you actually break that window?
I
No,
didn't do it. The child did it.
But the child doesn't exist, so who broke the window?
No, that fucker does exist. He owes me a window.
But does he exist outside of our memories? This is what's haunted Hugo's mind. Look, the place isn't booby trapped up the wazoo. It's just got a basic few home defense thingos. Like the
Look, all I'm
floorboard
saying
there.
is,
Basic.
If you tread on that without pulling the lever on the side of the door before you walk in, your feet's going to go through a bunch of spikes.
there's a reason why I didn't have anything to drink before I walked inside. That sounds
Yeah,
awful.
don't show up drunk. If you don't know. Oh, it's rubric, by the way. Just put your head on the door and say rubric, and the door will open.
I'll just wait for you. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, your shirt's almost done. Honestly, I just want to sleep, man. Once this is done, I'm going to pass the fuck out. If you have any more questions, can I wait till morning?
Just point me where I'm sleeping.
Your bed's right there.
Done. Sleep tight.
All right, I'll see you in the morning. And Hugo's going to finish up the night with the sewing, and then he's just going to sit there staring at his bench for about 30 minutes without saying a word, and then he's going to crawl into bed.
Cool. Yeah. So you two crawl into bed. And
Separate beds.
Separate
Together.
beds.
Snuggle buddies.
And then we push them together.
Yeah.
They're decommissioned missiles.
Oh no, there's
Tail.
only one bed.
Oh,
And
no.
Hugo likes to be the big spoon.
Oh dear.
Oh my god. I hate that
Guy
joke
love,
so
just
much.
guy love, the love between two guys.
Yep.
It's a competition who snores the loudest.
Whew.
Just jagged bits all over the walls for soundproofing.
Cool. Eric. Back at the surgery, you've got a bunch of Ada's wayward children now, all like settled into their hammocks, ready to sleep. All, some of them already, snoring pretty happily. What is Eric doing?
Honestly, I don't think Eric is sleeping at the moment. I think he's too rattled about sleep. Because I think he is just like, he's probably in like the back rooms where he keeps all of his supplies, and he is just rereading the note that Sigrid has given to him over and over again. Because not that anyone else would know this, but he omitted something from that note. And he doesn't know what to do. He is racking his brain over and over every single person he knows, and he doesn't know which one has betrayed him.
You think over, thinking over the last few days, last few weeks, and your mind, I imagine, you find reasons for anyone.
Yeah.
But also, there's a part of your brain that says, no. It's... and it keeps coming back to so many different pathways that seem to both seem perfectly feasible and also just unbelievable.
I mean, finding the reasons are easy. Like, he was raised that way. Just everyone is untrustworthy. Everyone's out to get you. No one is ever going to tell you the truth. But it's finding, but whether he believes any of those reasons he can cook up is the problem. I think he will probably sigh and turn to his little shrine that he has dedicated to his mother and just light a candle. And he would sit down and just sigh. Just, I've lost one today. It's been a while since that happened. And now I think someone's out to get me, which, let's be honest, they always were. You'd think that would stop happening by now, but apparently not. And now I have a literal gaggle of children sitting up in my workshop, and it's almost disturbing how much it reminds me of what we used to do together down in the slums. How did you do it? How did you keep going day after day, not knowing what to do with a smile on your face? You always knew what to do. And I still have no idea what I'm doing. I couldn't even realize there was a music man about to destroy the world. And a kid almost died because of me. Because I trusted the wrong person. What do I do, Mom? I don't know what I'm doing. And I feel like he's just probably going to sit there until he probably just passes out from exhaustion.
As you are sitting, just your head lolling against the shelf behind you as you look across at this shrine, incense burning, smoke trailing off through the room, your eyes trail up to a dark, jug of liquid above it. You see the light from the next room through the doorway, sort of dancing across the surface of it. As you sort of stare at it, you notice that it starts to almost, within this light, this moving shape, the negative space, you start to see an image form. Almost, for a moment you're wondering if it's an ink blot idea, maybe your brain's playing tricks on you as you sort of squint at it for a moment. You see this long stone corridor. You see curtains fluttering in the wind. As you sort of look closer, you start to see people walking back and forth on either side of you, blurred, as if they're not in focus, they're just moving around you, not affecting you, not even taking you into consideration. You see ahead a young man walking the other way, still a teenager, as he walks with this sort of fairly brash yet confident gait. You see as he walks this path that he's going along, the people around him fade into trees and mountains. The path that he walks, the stone floor turns to water. A vast open river that trails off to the horizon. As he walks, his hands extend outwards as he looks around. And you watch as the color starts to, as this expanse of grey starts to pull from him, leaching outwards, draining the color from everything around him as it reaches over the grass and the trees onto the horizon. And as he looks up ahead, you see Vartangata. The city, this vast, giant, huge gate that you know to be the southern gate of Vartangata. And you watch as it starts to pull, like this expanse of grey, this blanket of grey starts to climb up that wall towards the banners, still leaching all of this life and beauty and color.
Can I reach out to grab him? Because I kind of want him to stop.
Mm-hmm. Cool, yeah. You dive forward and you grab him by the shoulder. As you lunge forward, you grab him, you feel, for this brief second, your hand feels numb. But not as in, like, not, you know, in like a pins and needles, in quite literally you can no longer feel your hand. You feel nothing underneath your hand. There is no life. There is no energy. You hold no sway here. But as you grab hold of him, you suddenly... and you are just sitting with a cold sweat on your brow in your storeroom again.
That's a new one. That's definitely a new one. What time is it?
At this stage, it's probably about, like, it's still dark, but it is, as you, like, check around at the time, it is probably about, like, you know, you're looking at about 4 a.m. at this stage.
That's early enough. Eric is just going to probably just take stock. He's gonna write notes about his latest patients, just in case he needs to check in on them. Basically, I don't think he's interested in going back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And just making sure the children are comfortable, but being very quiet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of them at this stage, you recognize having been, like, around the criminal underbelly of Vartangata for some time. None of these kids have learnt the, you know, like, light sleeper trait that most criminals you know of have. Mm-hmm. There are several of them that are, like, full open mouth snoring, like, folded over each other, just dead to the world.
I think that would actually make Eric smile.
Mm.
Thank God no one's there to witness it.
This is slight flash from the corner. No.
Just Hugo, just like, hello? What's that? It's a camera. What the fuck's a camera? I made it, and now it's here forever.
I made it for this one specific reason.
Cool. So yeah, so you get your stuff together, and get ready for the day. Cool. So yeah, is there anything in particular you would like to do before everyone else gets up?
Honestly, no, not for me. The only thing I would think of is potentially going to the what's his name? I've completely forgotten. The
Bo?
Not Bo, the bloke, the orc man that does the pig sludge.
Bo, owner
Bo.
of the Molten Pig.
Oh,
Yeah.
Molten Pig. I want to go to the Molten Pig and just like pre-order. If he's like open, it's just like, how much should I need to feed a gaggle of children?
Cool.
I don't know how much they eat. What do I feed them?
You find heading over to the Molten Pig, like this early in the morning, you find Bo as he's like you find him out the front of his thing. There's a large truck as he is just dragging, like as you watch, he like ambles around the back of the truck. This like I can't, like, again, like it's almost seeing him out of the stall. You somehow figured that would make him look smaller. It doesn't. He is somehow taller and broader than you imagine when you see him in the stall. As he wanders around and, like, as you're approaching, you see him reach into the back of the truck and pulls, like, the rear two legs of this quite large wild pig, like, sort of dead and butchered, just throws it over one shoulder and starts to head back towards his shop. You see him as he's starting to, like, lay out these, the carcasses across this, the front of this shop. The front bench of his shop, and you see there's a whole pile, like there's bags of potatoes and carrots and herbs all sort of laid out along the side, seemingly starting the day's preparations.
I think I'm just going to go up to the door and just kind of do a quick knock so I don't startle him too much. It's like, good morning.
Mm-hmm. You see, as you knock, he does not flinch, as he just sort of like turns and looks. It's just like, ooh, Eric, bright and early this morning.
Yes, I have a question, and I don't want to ask the others because they will make fun of me.
This is going to be good.
So, due to last night's, very fiery activities, I now am housing a quite literal kindergarten's worth of children in my clinic, and I don't know what particularly to do. I don't know what to feed them. What do children eat?
Everything but vegetables, from what I understand. Do you need food?
Yes. Big order. How much should they eat? Do I get a lot? I barely feed myself. I don't know what to feed them.
He smiles and, like, taps his hand on the table and says, I might have something for you. Hold on a minute. As he wanders into the back of his stall, you see a what appears to be like this sort of large metal cabinet towards the back. You've never seen him open this before. As he pulls it open, this like very like almost like lazy wisp of smoke pours out. As he reaches it, as he like takes from the side this a towel and pulls out a fairly large tray, like this sort of wide steel tray, walks over to you and places it down, and you see it is essentially like a whole bunch of these, essentially like very slightly larger than bite-sized chunks of pork that essentially seem, at this stage, fairly like right around the edges of it, like the corners and the ridges of it are like charred. They're essentially pork burnt ends. And there is like, it is a a solid tray of it.
Fantastic. How much for the lot? If I can't pay you, I can definitely do some work because they're definitely not awake yet. So I can help you out in the shop if you'd have me.
I'll be all right. You all take care of me more than enough, so it's on the house.
Eric just like grabs it by his very large arms. He can barely even reach out to like grab the sides. Just thank you. Please do not mention this to the others.
My lips are sealed.
All right, I'm going to take this and try to make sure the tiny little gremlins don't kill themselves in my own clinic. Actually, I just abandoned a bunch of children in a very large clinic with lots of sharp objects, and I gotta go!
It's probably smart, yeah.
He basically just takes it and starts running.
Cool. So you rush back and like setting up this tray. It's fairly heavy. It's not, like overly, like it's not, like you are able to lift it, but as you pick it up and you suddenly are reminded of just like how easily he seemed to like pull it out and close the doors and manage it. Whereas it's very much for you, like almost like carrying like a crate or something. You're sort of like waddling along with it.
Heavy. Oh, why did I not ask him to help me with this? Oh God, why am I I need to start working out.
You, get back to your stall, and feed your gaggle.
Yes, just some of them are already waking up, and it's 5 o'clock. Go back to sleep. But it smells good. Back to sleep with you.
Cool. As the rest of you awaken, what would you like to do? Yes.
I think Ada should go first.
Ada?
Oh, yeah.
Ada wakes up, changes her clothes, resets all her weapons. In a very, it's very mechanical. A lot of the flair is gone out of her movements. It seems really militaristic. And because she's put together who it is, clearly. And she wanders down to find Derek.
Nope. Awesome. So as you...
Obviously putting little tributes to the altars as she goes, before she leaves.
Cool. So, as you are heading out, again, it's still fairly early. Still got that morning frost on the air. As you're heading out and wandering across towards Eric's surgery. Hugo and Torfin, what are you doing?
What in...
However you
blazes-
react, you are shunted. How you are awake to the sound of fire and machines moving and buzzing around.
The pistol that was under the pillow comes straight out and is just pointed around the room trying to find something that is like quite obviously about to kill us both. What do I see?
The way the beds are, it's
Yeah.
like a bit of soundproofing around them to try and limit it, so you can't actually directly see the workshop to prevent like dust and grinding sparks and swarf from getting into the bed area. So you actually got to walk around the wall to see anything. But you do see like the front door through a small pane of one-way glass that is on the other side a mirror.
Does that mean I am just like pointing the pistol towards you? Because if I'm
pointing
sweeping
towards
it
the
across
front
the
door.
room. Okay, all right, good. As long as it's safe.
I'll
That's
draw
fine.
a layout.
Fine, that's great, fantastic. That's exactly what I need. Can you like give me like a floor plan in game as well with like where the traps
There's a
are, so
trap
I can feel a
here,
little safer?
And
yeah.
here.
It's like, all right, here's the normal floor plan, and you put that over the top. It's like where the circles are cut out, that's where the traps are, and the little
Thank
circles
you.
are leading to the info.
Thank you. I need a key and everything.
This one will make your legs fall off. This one.
Those. But I
This
need
one will rip your
those.
scalp off
This
before
one
you know it's gone.
will set your
I need
hair
that
on
too.
fire. And this
I'm
one, you
still
don't want
attached
to
to that.
know what's going to do it to your nads.
None of these
This
sound
one
great.
means you'll never taste salt again. I don't know why it does that, but like
That one
it's-
was an unexpected byproduct, but it's still a threat.
And just don't touch my houseplant. I got it from a weird place called Austria something. And if you touch it, it'll
Austria.
make you feel like your skin is on fire and acid
Oh.
and lightning, and it'll never go away.
It's the worst.
Mhm.
Australia? I think that's where I got the
Never-
plant.
Never going on holiday with you.
Probably don't.
It was
No.
a gift from my brother. You come around the corner and you see Hugo wearing a leather apron and leather sleeves over his arms with just a singlet on, as you see the forge going and a cylinder with a bunch of prongs coming out of it currently heating up, and a lathe or two lathes just going. One's automatic, just shaping small like cylinders and what looks like some kind of piston, while he's doing some fine touchings on a smaller hand grip and a bunch of other parts. He does not
Why
hear
is
you
it
coming.
Why is it always the overachievers? At least the bed's comfy. Morning. I just walk past. Like, if he doesn't see me, I'm just gonna head for the door. Oh wait, I get to the door and I look down.
Look at the map.
I go back and look at the map.
It's like when you're at your mate's place and you're like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, which door is
Where's
which?
the
I don't know
mugs?
what's going on. Yeah.
Where's the explosives?
Where's the tea?
It's the factor of like every person, every house that I've ever stayed in that is not my own, it has been like some weird sort of like mastermind puzzle to get the shower to work.
Yeah.
Like for some reason, everyone is like, yeah, you've got to do this and then pull it all the way this way and then pull it back a quarter and then do that. I'm like, why? Why could I not? Just...
A wizard did it. That's the only explanation that's ever going to make sense to me.
Yeah, 100%.
It's wizard time, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Fireball your shower.
Not my shower, it's delicate.
No, but Hugo's just going to keep machining, thinking that you're going to sleep through this.
Not at all. No. I come back and I
Just
like, tap you on the shoulder.
Ah!
And I point at the door.
Tongue.
I point
Hugo's
at the
got
door.
tinnitus.
Turns the very fast turning machine off.
I take one of the earmuff sides off. The door.
Oh, he's not wearing any.
Oh, wow. That explains so much. The door.
You could have just said, "Morning, Hugo. How you going, mate?"
I did.
Oh, all right.
It's very loud in here. Do you know that?
Yeah, sorry.
No.
Eric busted up a gift, and I'm trying to fix it up.
I didn't.
What do you
Eric
need?
feels insulted, but he doesn't know why.
My ears are burning.
No, mate, it's 5:30 in the morning. What are you doing awake?
I feel like I could ask you the exact same question. It's
the
5:30
only
in the
time I
morning.
can get shit done. I'm assuming we're going to be heading out about 6:30. Go get coffee from Bo, and then head over to Eric's to make sure the kids are okay.
Yeah,
No
but
crime happens before 7 a.m. Between 4 and 7 is like the gold zone for no crime.
is that in writing somewhere?
No,
is
that's
too
just
early.
like a law. You don't wake up someone after 4 and before 7.
Who do I turn you into then?
Oh,
There's a lot of
shit.
noise going on.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Not used to having a roommate.
I can tell. Yeah.
This is so domestic, it's hilarious.
Fuck, do you want coffee? You want to go back? I can be quiet if you want.
I'm gonna go get a coffee. Would you like a coffee?
I would love a coffee. By the
You
time
should
you get
join me
back, I
then.
should have a couple of these parts made up, and then I can fiddle around. We need to go to the slums at some point today, but we can put that off if we need to.
If you want a coffee, you should come with me because I'm not coming back. That's where I'm headed first.
The slums?
Yep.
Lovely. You can pull the cart. And he starts going through and turning off a bunch of the equipment. I can do this later.
Great.
If he can just throw it away, he can last for a little while without it.
Good enough for me.
And
Let's go.
Hugo's going to go and throw off his leathers and chuck them onto a hook and just shut down everything, chuck on a jacket. What season is it?
It's probably like at this stage moving into. Oh wait, no. It's summer, but that also doesn't mean a whole lot where you are.
Yeah, so
Like,
Hugo's just
you
gonna
are
chuck on it.
quite literally like right between Midgard, where it's basically like nice European weather most of the time, and like Niflheim, which is perpetual snow and ice. So it's
Sounds
like,
beautiful.
yeah.
It's a pack of cardi.
That's so good. Yeah, Hugo's just gonna be like, all right, hammer, knife, leather jacket. Sorry, fur jacket, leather jacket. I was like, all right, you need anything? You might want to bring your sword, axe.
Everything you have seen me carry is currently being worn by me.
Do you sleep like that?
It doesn't have a bag.
No,
Do you want like I don't know, like a leather strap?
I'm okay. I'm good.
You just wearing a belt? That's fucking raw dogging it, mate. All right, let's kick off. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Who's that?
Golden Boulder. There you go. How about that? Is that
Boulder's balls, you're ballsy.
That's a one.
Look, it's cold, and carrying a bunch of stuff is heavy. It's travel light.
Yeah, well,
Much
just make sure
easier.
you carry your weapons on you.
You didn't see me put them down.
I know, it's just,
like they weren't with like further than arm's reach
Mhm.
all times through the night.
I'm pretty sure I saw you kissing your weapon in your sleep.
Hey, what happens with me and my gun?
No. I walk out. You see him move what seems to be a piece of metal that wants to stick to the wall, off the wall, and to the right. You see him from on the inside. The door can just open up. He's like, "Ladies first." It's a figure of
Alright.
speech, you mutt. Come on.
Right,
I don't think he knows which one he is now either.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
Hugo's doing that thing again.
Hugo, you see him reach behind the door, pull the thing, and you see the floorboard just right inside the door just go and wobble just a little bit, and you see him close the door, and it's a very quick flicker.
After last night, actually all of yesterday, it makes sense why you have so many deterrents in the house.
Oh, these are just to
can't-
keep basic people out, mate.
I figured, I figured, but are people were they breaking in all the time before you started doing all of this?
Oh,
Or was
no.
it more of a-
I was
No.
down closer to the slums before I could afford this place. And then, you don't really take too many chances. And most people aren't going to want to fight you when their feet are full of holes. It's typically, the one place that people don't have armor is the soles of their feet.
Noted. Unless you're getting broken into by maybe the King's Guard, in which case you probably have bigger problems than some slightly holed Sabatons. Yeah.
I like the idea that the Smith family is one of the few dwarven families that makes shoes with metal sole inlays.
They made a mint off of those.
So
Like-
comfortable. Oh.
Leather, steel plating,
Yeah.
leather.
Yeah.
Steel toe
Very
and
popular with the
sole.
ladies.
Cool.
Steel
So
sole cobblery.
So you two
The
are
Blunston family.
are headed down to the slums.
We're heading to Bow. We need coffee.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Copious coffee.
You guys aren't gonna help me with the
You were there at
kindergarten?
like 5 a.m. We specifically woke up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock.
I'll just
Yeah,
say,
we woke up at 5:36 o'clock.
Okay,
We
I woke up at
woke
5, but I was being productive.
Cool. So the two
Yes.
of you
Yes.
head to Bow. Ada? You arrive at Eric's surgery. There is, like, as you're approaching, reaching the front, there is a fair amount of noise. Like
No, put that down.
an odd
Get that
amount
out
of
of your
noise coming
mouth!
from Eric's surgery.
Ada just opens the door and steps in.
Cool. You see, first thing you notice is the main, like, surgery table. So the main table in the center of the thing is surrounded. Like, you can barely see it because it is just, like, surrounded by your kids. They are, like, sort of, like, clambering over. A bunch of them have just, like, this sort of, like, dark grease, like, smeared across their face and hands. Every so often you see, like, Eric hop up, like, jump, like, sort of, like, poke his head up and, like, point and start yelling at someone.
Stop touching the glass with your sticky fingers.
They do that.
It's like that. Ada, help me. How do you control these things?
You give them something productive to do that they like.
Well, right now it's eating food and touching everything. You, short hair, for the last time, that brain in a jar is not a toy. Stop shaking it!
They're just curious.
I've only been up since this, and I've already decided I don't know if I have the takes to be a parent. Not to this many. But they're alive, they're safe, and fed.
Good job.
Thank you. How are you?
Fine. Do you have someplace we can talk?
Yes, I do. I lead her back to the supply closet.
Grant.
So, do you have anything you want to talk about? Are you sure you're
Yes.
doing all right?
So, I think I know who did it and who's trying to take it down. When I went back to my property, I saw a visitor.
A visitor.
Hmm.
Does this visitor have a name?
Well, she's one of my kind, and you've met her before.
Ah,
Really likes birds.
I see. Why?
Mario.
Why would she do that?
I don't know, power. I am curious that why I wasn't approached. Like, she seems to have wanted to upset the entire apple cart and take control of everything, when she could have really, no offense. One has to make the right choices for their people sometimes.
Dragyn, does Morrigan's gang, I forget their name, have a lot of stake in Vatangata? Or are they a bit more new upstarts?
Roll me an intelligence test, please.
You got it.
It tells you how much you're gonna know about this.
Wee.
As if the look on Dragon's face, sorry, before you go, it does not tell you everything you need. I saw that lean back. I saw you lean back with that shit-eating grin on your face.
What
my
are you
friend.
talking about?
I saw it.
I don't know what you're talking about there.
I see you.
Oh, that's only an 11.
11.
Sorry.
That's all good. So Morrigan is part of a gang called the Coven.
Coven.
What I will say, you've never seen them in Vatangata before. But you have heard Sigrid and other members of the Varg say that name a lot.
I mean, I did kill one of her birds and stake it to the door of her building. So, things might escalate. You might want to tell the Varg.
Well, considering they already blew up your place, I think it's already have escalated, but commendable that you sent a message. So, good job.
Thank you.
I definitely have heard of them. She runs a gang called the Coven. I don't know much, but that name's been thrown around a lot, so I can poke around and see what I can find out.
That would be good.
Ada, I have a bit of an odd question for you.
Sure.
You like Vatangata, yes? This is your home.
Home is an interesting concept. This is where my people are.
And you wouldn't do anything to harm your people? Or the place they reside in?
I would burn this place to the ground for my people. But this is where they are. So, this is their home. This is where they know. I'm not going to take a bunch of children and women out into the forest. Other cities are a possibility, but Vatangata is fine.
Just if Morgan is going to try to take over our home, I'd like to know who's going to defend it.
Oh, I'm going to kill that bitch.
Well, that's one way to handle it. Glad to have you on the team. Now, we know where she is. We know you've sent a message.
Oh yes, kill any raven that you see. Every single fucking one.
Right. Definitely kill birds.
You know how your Sigrid has things with her dogs?
Yes.
Morrigan.
Scuggy.
Morrigan is literally the woman of ravens. So every single one. She's been spying on us using them. That's why I killed them when we were in the slums.
Oh god, you're right about the birds.
So some of them, unfortunately, may be collateral damage, but I would recommend anytime you see a bird, just fucking kill it.
Nope. That's a very fair thing. Fantastic. in the meantime, with that, I seem to have. You went around, so I gathered your boys and young ones here. I mean, I could definitely house them for a bit longer, although I don't think my surgery is the best place for young ones. Would you have another place you would like to put them?
It's very sweet what you've done, but you don't think I didn't train them on how to lay low? They can actually feed themselves, steal money from people, and survive quite well on their own for a little while.
I mean, yes, I just thought you'd rather be safe than sorry.
They're probably safer on their own than they are in a group or with me right now. These children, they're not children, they're survivors. You look at them, and you see small human beings. Radisok can move in the dark into which no one can see him. They play dumb to make people feel more comfortable about them. They're tiny killing machines, really.
They're children.
They're survivors. They were left on their own. I molded them into something that would keep them alive. This world is cruel and mean. It is not kind. Kindness will get them killed. I love them, I look after them, and I teach them how to survive.
I know exactly what type of cruelty this world can give.
Right.
Eric,
And what did you have to do to survive? And you had to learn on your own. I teach them so they can survive and turn out to be something for themselves one day. Some of them will probably go on to be smiths or have other skills, but I have to keep them alive long enough for them to trick their way into the rest of the world, to get entry where they will not be given.
Fine. If they need a place to stay, my door is always open to them.
And that is kind. And that is why we have to keep you the way you are.
We should probably go outside and see the others.
Absolutely.
cool. So, jumping back to Torfin and Hugo as you are heading down to the slums.
Yes, with a cart.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So yeah, trundling along the dirt road. I assume heading with the door and the cot.
The door, the cot. There's a small section of custom cut panels for holes in the walls, which is just a piece of essentially plywood with reinforced brackets to hold it in place. And there's a small amount of clothes and a bracket in there. Meant to be like, hey, roof collapses, it'll collapse on the bracket.
Cool.
I think Hugo's had enough of falling roofs coming on top of him.
What,
Falling
24 hours?
Yeah, about that. Probably
Hmm.
more in his lifetime.
Throttling quietly, unless Torfin asks Hugo a question. He's mainly silent for the walk, just guiding and directing to where to go, and then falling along this cart. Oh shit! No, that makes sense. Hugo forgot to ask Eric to call them in for a an appointment. That makes sense that Hugo would forget that after everything that's happened.
It's fine.
Well,
So what
I think
happened
Hugo's
yesterday?
original plan was to send them a letter saying that, hey, Eric would like to see you, and then get them out of the house while I do this without them knowing it was me. But I think about halfway to there, he's going to remember that was the plan and then realize, like, I don't have time for this plan. I just have to get this shit done and then go see Eric and Ada.
Did you forget something?
Yeah, if I got a bullshit plan for my mental health,
Forgot the entire
it's fine. Make a plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to fail, throw away the plan.
Perfect.
Sounds like a good way to always not have a plan. I love it.
All you need is the base props for a structure, mate.
Sure. However you make your plans.
Yeah. If there's a plan.
What happened yesterday? What the hell happened yesterday? Now that we
Which
can-
part?
Wherever and whenever I was not with you, it seemed like everything just went to hell.
You went to get Sigrid, and then we got arrested. And we got framed for murder and a bunch of other shit. And tried to get us out the right way, but we'd been framed. Sigrid took the fall for us. Very clever. Because now she's in a jail cell. So she's not gonna, no one's gonna be able to grab her or do anything. No one's gonna be able to mess with her while she's in there, really. So she's gonna be clear for all this fallout that happens out here, and whatever happens, she's gonna rise from the ashes. Like Boulder and his bold, glorious head. He's not bald, but you know what I mean.
It's one thing that Boulder's known for, that is for having blonde hair.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like a polished dome.
Shiny.
Right, when I first saw it, all I could see was the gleam. So all I saw was Boulder, big gleam on his head. So I thought, damn, I'm at the perfect angle for the sun to reflect off. Nope, he has hair. Found out a week later.
Your headcanon is perpetually that he will be
He's bald, like chrome.
a glossy
say-
headed.
Bald.
Some say
There's no amount of wax on this planet that could get that buff.
My eyes.
That's divine boldness.
Some say Thor is bald, but everyone knows that Odin's other son is Boulder.
No.
No. No.
Oh, God.
Dear.
We made it to the house, please.
Yep. You make it to the house. I have to remind myself because I've lost
Her name was Alva.
Alva.
She is a
that's
beggar.
right, yes.
She has a daughter that is malnourished and underweight for the
Yeah.
size of 4 months old.
The daughter is
Not that
Saga,
bad,
if I
though.
remember correctly. No, Saga was the.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay.
oh my god, she got her baby named after
I thought
her.
it was Saga. No, the.
Saga's already there fixing the house. Just, yeah.
This is why GMs at least intend to take notes. Okay, like
We intend. Yeah.
we intend.
And
You have to at
Yeah.
least intend.
I talked to 10 random NPCs along the way. What are their names? What's their
Bob,
backstory?
George.
Tie them in!
I got 2.
I take psychic damage.
Matthew, Matt with one T, Matthias.
I know a Mateus.
Mateus, which is different.
Yeah, Mateo.
Bob.
So Alvar,
You just call me Blob.
Helga. That was the
you
baby's
bub.
name. Was Helga.
Helga.
Cool.
Baby.
Cool. Yeah. So you arrive at this small, like, ramshackled hut. It's still very early. It seems quiet and still in the area around you. again, the whole city seemingly still recovering from last night's events.
It's Hugo. I'm a friend of Eric's. Mean you no harm. Everything's fine. I'm here to do some work. Don't worry about paying me. Don't ask too many questions. You get 5.
You use a lot of words for not a lot of information.
A part of the city just blew up and burnt down, and there's gang wars going on. The least someone wants to know is that they know someone who's banging at the door, or someone who knows someone. They're not gonna die. What I'm there for, and what they're obliged to.
Oh, home ownership, I guess. Jeez. Wait, is it still not like 6:30 in the morning?
Oh yeah, it's like
Should we not be? It's before 7.
mm,
We're waking some. You waking another.
Oh,
People
I
up.
figured it would. Since the last time we walked to the slums, it was like a decent trek, so I figured it'd be like a half-hour walk.
oh, it's like yeah, it'd be like half. Like you left the house at like 6:30.
And we
Right,
got
yeah,
coffee.
Okay,
Is that not on the way?
it is like
Please, it was on the way.
I thought it's on the opposite
no
way.
other end. So
I
you
imagine he's
have
like
got
walking
up
that
so it'd
way
be
and
actually, yeah,
Tom's
no,
is
it'd
that
be
way.
like
Still, it's early.
yeah, 7. Be like 7:30. Yeah.
My kids
there
wake
is-
up at like 4:35 in the morning. This is some bullshit.
There is a like yeah a pause, like it's like silence for a moment. You hear like just some shuffling inside, and then the door opens, and you see like a
That's right, I
sort
made
of
an
slightly
as well.
squinting like face of Alva looking out, and it's like sorry.
Here to do some work on your place.
I mean
I'll count that as one question. You have 4 left.
I'll just lean in. and be
appreciate
like,
it.
It's okay. Just go inside. We're doing some work. Don't worry about him.
Oh
Just
no,
make
I
sure
need to
that-
go inside to mount the brackets.
You know what?
Otherwise, someone's going to steal the screws.
Let's go out for morning. I'll take you out for coffee. Let him do his work. You,
Hey, can you roll me a communication test, please?
This is the most polite kidnapping I've ever witnessed.
9.
She looks over and she's like, I'll
give you 3 extra questions.
I can't pay for the. I don't have any money.
You don't have to pay for it.
Okay, but why?
You strung a traumatic chord in my mentality at a very fragile time in my life. And I need to get this done so that I can get this off my chest.
Okay. She like just give me a moment.
I need you to let me do shit to your house to make me feel better.
You don't understand. This isn't
See,
charity.
This is toxic masculinity right here.
This isn't charity. This is guilt. Like, this is-
I was gonna say this is the most selfish act of charity I've ever seen in my life.
Y'all need to
Selfish
meet my
charity.
family. There's so much
Selfish
of this.
charity.
Yeah, but they're my friends, so I don't care what they think. Like,
I can help you, and that's fine, but you can't help me, or I feel like I'm a burden on your life.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, she like heads back inside, and she's gone for a moment. Comes back out with like a sort of like sort of flea bitten cloak like pulled around her shoulders. Baby like tucked up inside, and
There you go.
okay.
It's just a common cloak.
Thank you.
Yep, give me that.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
puts that down to the side. Go. He's gonna buy you breakfast.
Okay.
I'll look at Hugo and I pick up what he's just like put down, the old cloak. I'm like, there's such a thing as sentimental value. And I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to fold it nicely. I'm going to take it back inside and put it down on like the bed or the couch or somewhere, just some surface. Can you? If I come, you know what? Just have fun.
You're living rent free. Go.
There is rent paid, not in coin, my friend. Not in coin.
You know what I mean?
At some point, we're going to get one of those longer couches. I feel like it's inevitable at this point.
Yeah, but sorry.
I just take him out for breakfast.
Mhm.
Make sure we take the not long route, but the slightly longer route.
I need like 25 minutes.
That's fine.
This is all modular. Okay, well, wonderful. I'm just going to walk in and close the door behind me of whatever planks of wood that were there that I took measurements of. It's very much, you just see like dust clouds.
Cool. Can you roll me a... What would it be?
Engineering.
Like engineering?
Go to Homens
test?
and Gardens.
With
Nah, this is the
Hugo
block.
Stein.
This is Pimp My Ride.
What do you mean? So it's all non-productive and is nothing that they actually need?
No, you're right.
How many speakers?
13.
At least.
13.
13 speakers.
Can you...
Oh, what? No.
At least 13 speakers. That baby's gonna have so much white noise as it sleeps.
How many subwoofers? 13.
It's just white noise so loud that every animal in the area is like,
It's like seeing someone put like a subwoofer in a Hyundai Getz. You can literally see it bouncing. Like,
Terrible.
you like you start to get to work. It's not particularly difficult work, not particularly challenging. Can you also roll me a willpower test, please?
no, yeah, that makes sense. Saving grace, thank God. Willpower. 12.
12. The good thing about easy, straightforward work is that it's easy and straightforward. It's easy to do, doesn't take up too much cognitive function. You know where everything goes, you know how it works, you can sort of switch into auto mode. The problem with easy, monotonous work is that it leaves a large chunk of your brain free to wander. As you are working this, your brain is tallying up subconsciously, almost unwillingly tallying up all of the money that you could be earning doing this work. The renown, the wealth that you could be accruing doing this work for someone who matters. For someone who could make something of you. And you know that it's not. You know that it's not right. You know that it's not your voice. You know it's not what you think. But there's that little voice in the back of your head.
It's deeper, and the accent's thicker. The muskier voice. And there's no way to quiet it. No matter how much machinery he has running around, blasting his hearing, you can never quiet it.
But as you shake this off, you've, after a moment, throwing yourself into your work completely, doing your best to hush that part of your brain, you finish up. The brackets are installed in the walls. You install the door. You see a few people outside who seem sort of like peering out from around their own doors or like looking over towards you as you're finishing up your work. But yeah, it seems everything works. It's, It's no fortress, but it's sturdier than it was before.
Yeah. I did on the episode prior describe that when I was making this door, it's like the door's been replaced and the wood on the outside has been stained to look as close to the original tattered pieces of wood as possible with a bit of fabric. But once you get past that, it's a 10 mil thick sheet of steel that's just been coated and looks like it's been potted marked, but it's actually been drilled down, and he sprayed bleach and a bunch of other chemicals on it to make it look worn and torn on one side. There's a tiny little jet oven with a little pipe going on the inside and outside that can be used to heat the room, the crib, which he doesn't look towards, but he tries to absentmindedly grab it, but he knows exactly what he's reaching for and just shuffles the other one out of the way without trying to look. A suitcase full of fabric of basic clothes that won't look like they've gone up in the world, but they're clean and functional. A bunch of clothes for the little one. A cold box. And for the final touch, apart from some baby boots, Hugo is going to try and cast Arcane Lock on the door.
Cool. Roll me casting roll.
Easy. That's way above. Like, I got to get a 10. It's like 15 on the die.
Yeah. You're all good then.
And name. God damn it! Where's the so much paperwork? There we go. Alva. What did you say her daughter's name was again?
Helga.
I'm going to set the password to Helga.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pack up my things and I'm going to walk outside. And if anyone is out there staring at me, I am going to give them the filthiest glare, like I'm about to turn these tools on them. And then keep walking.
Easy enough. As you head out, there's one lady across the way sort of staring over at you, and as you turn and go, she just quickly ducks back inside and closes her door.
And he's just gonna walk up the road just a little bit and just find some place to sit down and wait for Torfin to come back.
Cool. Yeah. After a short while, was there anything in particular you wanted to do, Torfin, or are you just
occupying? I could tell that Hugo needs this, and people in his way is not a good idea. So I just take them out for probably 35 minutes, give him an extra 10.
Yep.
And then wander back down the street, see him on the side, like, home's all welcome to go. I mean, actually, wait, do they need to worry about anything when they get there?
No. Tell her that you said Helga, right? Is the baby's name? Tell her that if she wants to get into the door, she has to say Helga, and the door will unlock. If no one says Helga on the outside of the door, it will not unlock for them.
Noted. Did you catch that? Yeah, Alva?
Helga.
No, I'm talking to the mother, but the password is
Alva.
Helga. Yeah.
Cool.
All
She nods and is like, okay. She still seems confused, but is still she was like, oh, okay.
It's okay to be confused. This is a very selfish thing I'm doing, but thank you.
I have let her know that I will come and check on her in a couple of days if we are still in the city. Don't worry.
She's like, I don't.
Anything in there that's new, it has an instruction manual on the top. It is written in common. Can you read?
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
I hope that you're okay. Have a good day. And he's going to try and very much, like, he's keep maintaining eye contact because he's very physically trying to avoid looking at the child in her arms. Thank
she
you.
nods and is just like watches as you walk away, just seeming like very, very stunned, very confused by all of it. Is this sort of, and then wanders back over to her house.
Yep. She finds a small cooling box with a bunch of food in it.
Beautiful. Selfish charity strikes again.
Most men, women, anybody really, I see with your look on their face usually find the bottom of a bottle. But I still think your way's a little scarier. I could use that face someday.
This is the... I could use a drink.
You're a good man.
This is my drink. I'm gonna sip on the coffee. It's like, we're going to Eric's. Eric's? Let's just fucking, yeah.
Man, and there's still someone out there who thinks I'm trying to kill you all.
If only. And we make our way to Eric's.
I feel like Eric's got a better handle on the children now. Like he's he's making games with them. Like he has like a mannequin that's like he made out of like clay and stuff like that. And it's like, all right, game is whoever can put the organs in fast enough wins. It's like a little model. It's like, just put it all back. And he's gonna time them all.
Okay.
He notices as Ada's walking around, she's not as not as much flair as normal, but she does notice that Ada seems to have a different handshake with each child that she quietly does with them.
Eric just takes those. That's like, is that a mark of endearment or just something fun you like to do?
Everybody needs to be acknowledged in their own way. They're all individuals. They're not a meaningless gaggle. And then she suddenly pauses and like grabs a hand and pulls a hand out of her pocket. Nice try. And puts it back down.
Why don't you ever give me one? I mean, I'm technically younger than you. In fact, you got said I was basically a baby in your eyes.
You are a baby.
Okay, I'm in my 20s. Why don't I get a handshake?
Would you like a handshake?
You know what? I would.
Just sword fighting scalpels.
Come on. Make one.
Ada gets a smirk and puts a hand out like scissors.
Eric just kind of...
You like to cut things up, right?
I mean, there's a bit more to it than that, sure. And just like, I guess he just goes like this. He just goes, eh. It's like,
waka, waka, waka.
This is odd. Just such.
And then she turns it into a clasp, and then does it like kind of is like trying to lead this very awkward person.
Yeah, he's trying his best. Just
you did good job.
Thank you. I haven't done something like that in a very long time.
It shows.
I don't know if that's insulting or not.
You see, like, Eric, as you, like, turn, like, look around, you see, like, 3 or 4 of the kids just suddenly go, like...
It's like...
Ada, like, then puts her hand out in front of them and just puts her hand out. And then just goes...
pull out like each of them like pulls out like from their pockets like 3 or 4 different pieces of equipment from Eric's surgery.
You little that's very sharp. Sharp, you could hurt someone with this.
I think that was the point.
You grab a dagger for that. You don't grab my scalpels. These are expensive.
You see the 4th one is like reaches back like into sort of like the back of his pants, pulls out a dagger and hands that over.
What did I say, children? We don't shit where we eat.
But we eat so many places.
Yes, but Eric is allowing you to sleep here.
We really need to change that saying.
Don't shit where you sleep.
That's
Like that.
yeah. That
How about
makes
just-
more sense.
How about just don't steal from people who are nice to you?
No,
I
it's,
think that's
They're
a
the
normal
easiest
one.
people to steal from.
it's too wordy.
There's no alliteration. It doesn't it's not got pizzazz. It's not.
Yeah, it doesn't have that roll off the tongue, mate.
Who needs pizzazz? It's a very strict instruction.
Hey Hugo, how you doing?
You
Oh,
sure
hi.
she works for Sigrid?
It's like, hey, I do definitely work. I just heal.
Independent contractor. I don't know.
Good day, guys and gals. How are we doing today?
Better. I have fed the creatures, and also surprisingly good at knowing all of the vital organs. Very intelligent.
You or them? I would hope you. I'd question them.
You see, like, as you're looking over, one of the kids is currently, like, looking at he's currently holding, like, a model, like, this little, like, clay lung, and is looking, like, where to put it, and as he, like, gesturing where to put it with his other hand, does, like, a stabbing motion at the side of the body, and then, like, goes, puts it in, like, on one of the sides.
You want to go a
Anatomy is
little
always-
lower, just a little bit lower.
Between
That's
third
the
and
sweet spot.
third and fourth rib specifically. That's a good one.
Yep, that one. That's it. Yep.
Oh, and
You're
Achilles.
also surgical with it. Just get a hammer and go for the knees. They never heal up properly.
No,
These are
Achilles.
small people.
I'm small.
You
But
are
they
also built like a shit brick house.
Well, you don't shit where you eat, but yeah.
Femoral
No,
artery.
we
They bleed
changed
out in
that.
2 minutes.
What do you
It's
mean
not
you
that anymore.
changed it?
Well, we changed it. It doesn't make sense, because we eat everywhere. So where are we going to shit? What are we going to do? Shit and not eat and not shit? No, that's not how it works. The digestive system requires you to excrete matter as much as you eat it.
Wait,
But
you
then-
don't
It's okay.
But
Just leave
you
it.
don't use
He's
the dunny
talking
at
with
the
someone of his
place
same
to eat?
emotional maturity. It's all right. They'll be great for a while.
What the fuck prompted this?
Oh, they did listen to my lecture about digestion.
At least one.
Yeah.
no, there was also that time that Radisok ate like that really old cheese, and he just he couldn't go for a while, but he kept eating, and we told him, but no.
That was a very unpleasant day.
It was. No, the unpleasant day was when it wore off. That was...
Whoa.
Thank God I don't do toilets.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that's an eyebrow raise
Like
and a half.
plumbing.
Oh!
No, you're not a plumber. No.
Right.
No, I can do plumbing. I can do pipes. I just don't want to.
You
Yeah,
know-
I think the entire collective meant we thought you just didn't shit. You just said, I don't do
Kidding,
toilets. And I was
have
like,
one of
did you
the
shit
most
outside? Do you use leaves?
that was
I have
my
one of the
question.
most
That you said outside.
sophisticated shitters in this city.
Of course.
Does it need
Boulder
a- does it
doesn't
need a
shit as
password
good as
too?
I shit.
Does it also need a password?
Does it have a heated seat?
I did think about that just to piss you off one
Of
morning.
course you did. Yeah, of course you did.
Does it sing to you when you're finished?
No, but it shoots water at your bum.
Oh, it's a Monet.
It's a bidet.
Oh,
Bidet.
well, you know
But
I don't
almost.
speak Spanish.
What's that?
What's Spanish?
Is that the new, what you're calling the new language, your little code thing? You call it Spanish?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Oh,
We're
nice.
still workshopping it.
Nah, flowing water keeps the dunny clean.
All right.
So-
Children, attention. Ada has told me you are very much capable of surviving on your own. However, if there's any point in time where you are in need of rest or healing, you are free to use my office as my clinic as lodgings. A couple of rules though: do not eat anything without my express permission. That
I actually listened to that one.
all
Eat
jars.
if you're hungry,
are-
kids. Eat. Fucking hell.
No. Do not eat from the jars because you may die if you eat the wrong thing. Number 2,
You s-
if there is someone here already healing from surgery, please don't poke at them. And if you're gonna steal something, steal at least something good.
You see from like as there's like this small crowd of faces like looking up at you from the back of this sort of crowd, this one hand slowly goes up.
Yeah, see you in the back.
Say for example, someone may have already eaten something from a random jar. What would one do? Just
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
which closet would it been?
and he like the hand pops up again and just points off to one side.
Ah, I see. Yep, that would be the digestive one. You're gonna need the chamber pot in about 30 minutes.
Like again, the same hand goes up.
You use a chamber pot?
Yes, you in the back.
Say if this happened approximately 27 minutes ago.
Go to the back. just go. Just be in the back. The rest of you, be safe, stay hydrated. Please, don't spend too much time in the sun. Don't drink sea water, and take care of one another. Now the adults have things to do. You are dismissed. Off you go.
Ada goes, and don't cross perilous roads. Do not undertake dangerous journeys.
Oh, and kill any raven you might see or hide from them. For the love of God.
Cool.
Go. Off you go.
One more question. Sorry.
Yes, you.
How do we know if water's seawater?
It's salty. Very, very salty. And it's mostly coming from that big giant pond we call the ocean. I just point in the general direction of where the port would be.
All of the faces turn to look at you, Ada. It's like, the what?
The ocean, the sea.
What's that?
I'll do that later.
Okay.
I have a book on that.
They just like turn around and like potter off.
Eric just
As
kinda-
they each leave,
Yep.
Ada kind of just touches them on the head, and she's put her hand in her water bottle,
Mhm.
and like puts a drop of water on each of them as they leave.
Eric just closes the door. Is like, I can't be a parent. I can never be a parent. If I say I'm a parent, shoot me. It's not me. Ugh.
I think you'd be a great mother, mate.
Nope.
There's also usually less than 14, 13 of them at the same time, so you kind of get to like work your way into it.
I didn't think you had you would have the energy to procreate anyway.
I can. I'm busy.
Halfway through and injects himself with knockout adrenaline.
Coffee on the nightstand, yep.
Oh yeah, gotta get that blood flowing.
My vitality is perfectly normal for a young man such as myself. I just dedicate my time at AET to the more academic and medical arts.
I literally saw you run like 20 meters and get puffed.
I also happen to not work out, okay?
It's been a lovely morning, hasn't it, everyone?
Right, what do you got? Any of you guys know anything about the Coven?
So what?
The Coven. Heard of it? Know anything about it?
Have I
Traveler
heard
boy.
anything about a coven?
No, the Coven.
The coven.
Not a coven, the Coven.
Oh, no,
I
I
will
was
take that
asking the
response as a
mighty-
no.
I was asking the mighty, all-powerful god in the
sorry.
sky.
Also,
And
can Ada
now-
do a roll for that as well when you...
You can
possible.
absolutely give me an intelligence test.
And would that be historical lore?
You would be a tricky one in this space. It would be in this... there's a very specific thing, the connection that I'm looking for here. That would mean, like, I would say the best person to know about this would have been Eric. But obviously Eric botched the roll.
I wasn't listening. I was busy reading.
But Ada may know.
$13 intelligence?
Yeah.
13.
13. Okay. So you know... You have heard of the Coven. But, again, mostly in passing. And mostly, from what you've heard, has been in a... Has very much been spoken in a past tense. Beyond that, you gather they are either, I would say that beyond that you have simply gathered, and I imagine it very much being in your mind, that you've gathered that they are either no longer active, or are at nowhere near the strength that they used to be. But you've never, before meeting Morrigan, you'd never heard of them in Vartengard before.
Okay.
Is Hugo rolling?
Hmm?
Are you rolling?
No, I'm taking notes.
Oh, I'm sorry. We all went quiet. I got
Alright,
confused.
sorry.
I thought you were rolling too, so I was...
It was generally.
Oh,
a
I
thing
didn't
of,
get the
like,
confirmation whether I should roll or not.
I feel
If it's not something Hugo would know.
it's not really something Hugo would know. I don't think, knowing where, like, thinking about where Hugo has been, like where Hugo's life has been focused, and
Yeah.
how Hugo's mind has been focused. It is not necessarily something that Hugo would know.
It's like asking an engineer crystal theory. It's like, what?
It's, in this case, let me put it this way. It'd be like asking... It'd be like, asking someone who lives in Sydney where to find Macca's in Melbourne. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Valid.
Like
it.
it's, or yeah, for yeah.
So they had operated outside of Vartengard, but they've never been here. So,
The coven.
the
Yes.
Coven.
Like-
Remember our little friends?
The birds?
Bird Lady?
Turns out
Morgan.
birds were evil.
That makes sense. Coven is an old term from what I can gather, and it means there's more than one, and it would make sense they use birds, although they're enslaving them. So I do feel bad for the birds, but we're killing the birds, right? All of us killing the birds?
Pretty
Gilbert.
much.
Is it something I would have heard about? Would they be like across a lot of smaller towns? Like while I would have been on the road, would I have heard much about them, or would have just been like things in passing more so than any like solid information?
You may, I would say, like, with odd jobs here and there, and bits and pieces, and knowing that you've been not actually, knowing all that. Yeah, actually, if you want to give me an intelligence test.
Come on, somebody roll good on this question.
Come on.
Someone.
Give me something.
Let him do a law drop. He wants to do a law drop.
Triple ones.
Come on.
Oh, that is nice. Okay, that's good. It's good. 16.
Yeah.
16.
Mm.
You don't remember where you heard it. You don't remember why this information is in your brain. But you know that the Coven are a particularly, though nowadays not very well known or very active, but they are a particularly savage gang or syndicate in Midgard. You know that from the work that you've done and the various things you do, you know that the main gang, like in most areas in Midgard, is the Varg. It is where their central headquarters is. It is where the Packmaster resides. But you know that there are multiple other like syndicates within within Midgard, and one of them that you know of, which is again fairly light, but what they lack in numbers and activity, they make up for when they do something. They fucking do it. It's they are generally
half measures.
No, they are generally known for holding some fairly powerful shadow magic, and they they don't do things by halves. And similarly as it's been raised from what you've heard, they were once much larger than they are now. They had a fall at some point. Again, you don't know where you know this information from.
It's gotta get worse and bloodier before it's done, if the Coven is involved. I'm surprised we haven't heard more about burning. Unrest through the whole city, honestly. They usually leave a wake behind them.
We did manage to stop what would have been a very big explosion of monsters ravaging their way through the slums, and it may have been a distraction to get us out there, but if we hadn't done it, it would have been a killing
much
field.
Worse. Much worse.
And they are not particularly happy with us getting rid of that, so they targeted Ada. And
Hold on. Sorry, keep going.
And they might target some of ours next.
I'm assuming they wanted to get rid of the rest of the Varg, so we probably need to touch base with them. And
I need to see them right now.
Sorry, clear up one thing for me. The Coven, I'm imagining 3 old crones around a cauldron. Someone clear this up for me. So syndicate? Gang?
Gang.
We're talking like what we're used to, or are we talking like old crones with the deep shadow magic type shit? Like slice a hand and... I'm more of the technical kind of magic.
I've only heard it in passing, but nothing is good when they're involved. I know it deals in the shadows, but either they're very good at covering their tracks or there's no one left to tell.
It's truth. All right, Eric, let's get you where you need to go.
Yep, I'm going to what is it? The post center? Sorry, I forget where places are.
It's a bit of
We're
both.
going to the
God.
post office.
the trading posts. is
Trading
what they
post.
call
Shall
Thank
we
it.
you.
go
Post
together?
was in my head somewhere.
That's all good.
I'm going to the trading post. Eric is not sparing time for like pretty much the others. He's basically just out the door, keeping a very brisk pace.
To the big
Ada's
red round building, shall we?
Ada's kind of acting like his bodyguard. But also looking for birds.
Birds.
Looking for birds.
Looking for
Birds.
birds.
You just pull out a gun. It's just a pigeon. Just
Dun 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 dun.
and it's like you live today.
Nice holster.
Cool. So you
bird tax.
head down to the trading posts. You see, as you enter, Dar standing at the central space. You didn't know that Dar could look angrier. But he appears to be highly stressed at this point. Quite literally, skin looks like it is stretched across his face as he's just staring at this book as if trying to intimidate it to give him the information that he wants.
Who would take Sigurd's spot? Who would be runner-up if she was out of commission?
Duh.
Okay. Basically, Eric kind of just puts his hands down firmly on either side of the book, getting up his face I need to talk to you in private now.
His eyes just snap up to look at you, then nods, turns and just gives a quick sort of nod and head jerk to the person standing off to the side, who turns around, steps up into his place as he steps aside. He strolls up to the back, to this sort of office at the back of the room, which you know to be Sigurd's office. Stepping into the room, you see off to the side, Scuggy lying on the floor. Next to him, there is this small, very small Dirgehound pup that appears to be seems to be doing the whole sort of ducking to either side in front of Scuggy, sort of testing or trying to sort of get him to react. And Scuggy's just you just see Scuggy's these little eyebrow nubs just seem to be sort of following back and forth. Dar steps into the room, holds the door open for you, looks for the others.
Is it a thing where it's is it giving vibes where we walk in as well?
No, vibe is stay.
I'm gonna make myself look busy.
Yep. He just swings the door shut and turns back to you, says, "What is it?"
Ada found some information of who set the fire to, and it's not good.
You see he doesn't move. His body doesn't move, but you see his eyes somehow narrow more than they were before. Looking at you, there is a brief moment where it almost feels very familiar in a very not comfy way. He says, "Who is it?"
The coven's here, and I think they want to take what's ours.
Yes, they would. He turns and walks over to the desk and just leans like both hands down, his head bowed, hair hanging around his face as he takes this like long, deep breath. So what's the plan?
Ada, put a crow around at the crow, nailed a crow to the crowbar. So they might be hanging out there. Like, sorry, out of character. Mootley, did I suspect that they were hanging out there?
That's the last place that we all met Morrigan.
Mm.
And it's also ready. Are you waiting for it? It's called the Crowbar.
Yes, very on the nose. It's beautiful.
And so
RDM,
Ada,
everyone.
knowing that that's the last place that that's the place where they met Morrigan, and it's the crowbar nailed a crow to the front door.
Yeah. So last known location was the crowbar. Ada's left a less than subtle message of what she'd like to do to them. And they're likely pissed at us for stopping their first plan to take over the slums via monster attacks. So they might be trying to target me as well.
Nods as he looks over and says, Khan said something about the crowbar last night before he left.
What'd he say?
He said that fight boy, Sigurd's last retainer, he caused a stir there a while back.
He may have cracked a few heads, and shook some feathers, but nothing to do this type of retribution.
I just... Khan said... When he left, he had that look on his face. You know...
The one that says I'm going to do something stupid and crack some heads face?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's probably he has two faces and that's one of them. Have you seen him since?
No, that's why I'm worried.
Okay, that's now I'm worried. I can look down the crowbar, see what I can find, but everyone should be on guard. I'm more worried about Boss being alone in that cell.
There's one thing I'm not worried about. It's Sigrid.
She should be here.
She knows what she's doing. What the Coven did to Ada, what the Coven did to you and your friends, they could use to destroy Sigrid. There is enough that the Guard have on her that if they pulled the right strings, they would have no choice but to act. We walk a very fine line in Vartangarda, in Hymgard itself. Sigrid has made a move. A dangerous one. but a necessary one. We need to figure out what the fuck is going on before someone in there decides to do something rash.
She told me something before when she went in there. I'm taking a chance on you. Dad, please don't make me regret it. And I pull out the piece of paper and I slide it over to him.
Ian opens it up. So he closes it again. So he looks over towards the two dogs over in the corner. He gestures, like with a head nod to this like pup that is still, trying to get a rise out of Scuggy. Says, "Do you know what that is?"
It's a puppy. A very energetic, sort of wolf puppy, like Scuggy.
That is a purebred dirge hound. Direct sent from Midgard. From the Packmaster's keep. I am privy to things that you dream of. I am privy to things you would laugh as rumors. And you think this is a chance?
If it wasn't a chance, why the hell did she give it to me and not to someone else, not to you? She probably could have gotten it to you, but she gave it to me.
She didn't give it to me because I know. The Coven has survived through subterfuge. The Coven fell because the Packmaster betrayed them. We need to be cautious.
I agree.
Need to be cautious.
It's really hard to do that when Ada's out for blood. She's not going to stop. And if she does go into there, if they're dangerous, as you say they are, she's going to die.
Ada will do what Ada sees as right. But you need to remember where your loyalties lie.
I don't need to be reminded of that. I know exactly who I fight for. I know exactly who gave me and made me what I am today. You do not need to remind me.
Good. He passes the note back to you. Says,
Do you have any idea who it is?
no. To be perfectly honest, were it not Ada's house burnt to the ground and her workers lying in the dirt, I'd be suspicious in that direction.
I'll see what I can find. I'll lay low.
One thing you should know. It was brought to my attention. You are aware of how well informed the Varg is, how thorough our searches are, and the information that we are privy to.
I expect no less from one of the best gangs in Hymgard.
Yes. I must apologize, as I am aware I am the one who brought him to you, but your new companion, there is a point in his trail that information stops. And it is not his birth.
How far back does it go? When does it stop?
Goes back about 10 years.
Do you ever used to remember when this place was not getting explosions and murders from every other day?
No.
Oh, fuck.
He walks over and, puts his hand on your shoulder. He says, Sigrid, we'll be fine. We need to focus on Vartengara and putting this bitch in the dirt.
Now that I can definitely do.
Good.
I'm a doctor after all.
Good. Now go find that stupid fucking halfling and bring him home.
You got it. And Eric's gonna walk out the door and start walking. It's like, we're going to the crowbar.
Ada goes, She pauses, writes a note, and the note says, beware of the drunken Drakkar. Because he was the person who sent them on this mission to go halfway into the slums. For no apparent reason. Really. And hands it to Eric. To give it to Da.
I guess I'm playing messenger bird now.
Don't say the B word around Ada.
Don't
Bird!
One of us is possessed by an howl.
Who? Eric just got shot in the head.
Did you just coo? Are you feeling particularly chirpy today?
Achoo! Who? Yeah. Yes, I'm going to hand the note to Da.
Mm-hmm. So he takes out, takes the note from you in a very, as you are now, out in the sort of way, he takes it in a way that almost looks like he is, pushing your hand away. as you're like reaching out to me, sort of just slaps your hand, but in doing so, you feel the note leave, and do not see it again.
And Eric just scratches his head, like kind of playing into this nonchalantness, and it's just, are you waiting for?
You guys have such a loving relationship. Ada
I'm-
plays into it and just kind of like starts wandering out as she's chatting away.
I
I
know
always
he loves me. They all love me.
The big, strong, burly man and the twink. Story as old as time.
I see him as more of an uncle figure, not my type. Thank you, though. So, crowbar. I need to find. Oh my god, I forgot his name.
I have one of those.
Khan.
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 Now, is that Khan?
Kharn.
Khan.
Khan.
It's like I need to find Khan, and last time he was seen, he was gonna go to the crowbar. So I need to find that little short bastard and bring him home.
It's amazing how our two worlds meet.
I know, isn't it?
Lesson notes.
It's like, isn't it so convenient? And if we happen to find things along the way, well, let's just call that a happy coincidence as we look for my friend. Yes?
Yeah. Just gonna get some water.
Hmm.
Ada like leans over to like one of like the public troughs and just seems to stare into the water for a minute and take a deep breath and put both her hands in and just leaves them there for a sec and then goes, okay, I'm ready to go.
A wet slap across the face always hurts more. Good plan.
As you guys go to leave, like, can I have a minute? And I'm gonna turn to Dar. Can we have a chat quickly?
You see, as he's like stepped up and like puts his glasses back on, literally has like just put his glasses back on and assumed his back, but he sort of goes, turns around, like walks back to the back of the room. Doesn't take you like all the way, just into like the corridor at the back of the room.
I understand you've got to keep marks on everyone who comes and goes into this place, especially when they're coming to work for you. I don't appreciate that mark coming to say hello to me while I'm helping you actively. Someone paid me a visit last night. There's some very sharp figures, and they seem to move through or pass over stone like it's nothing. While I find it impressive, I'd appreciate if we could have a conversation. Like gentlemen.
He sort of squints at you for a moment and says, I don't know what you're talking about.
Can I see if he has any idea? Can I like
roll me a perception test. You can use empathy if you like.
Sus if he's lying.
10.
10. He like staring at you is just like genuinely seems like there's no tell, there's no twitch to his face at all.
I look without saying anything, like straight at his face for like a good 5 seconds.
Laurie just said you have inspo if you want to try and reroll.
To reroll that.
Yes, I will. Thank you, Laurie.
Yes.
I have a theory.
Oh, that's better. That's 15.
Cool. Still same. like looking into his face, he genuinely is just staring at you, like looking you directly in the eye, and seems like he's just giving you a straight answer.
Shit. It's gonna be a rough few days. I can just tell.
Get used to it. Welcome to Vartengard. And
Puts on
welcome.
sunglasses. Yeah!
screw it. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Hell yeah, perfect.
Welcome
I
to
have
Vartengard.
a theory.
Oh,
wanna hear
God,
the
that's going to be
theory.
great. Anyway.
That's
yeah.
awesome. That's great.
Okay, so the Coven uses shadow magic and stuff, right? Person behind you faded into nothing, couldn't have scuttled left, right, up, down, faded into shadow on the wall.
Yep.
They're trying to like mess with people, so I think they're trying to fuck with your head, dude.
I got a different one because I know things. You're a bit weird, man. Why'd they ask you why you're here? Why are they interested in you, man?
You don't smell right.
What's special about you, man?
I haven't told
What
you. I haven't
scent have you
told
got?
Hugo that so
What's
far.
your story, dude?
No,
Why do
no,
you
stop
smell like
asking
sandalwood?
questions.
Yeah, no, this is next time. You're
Stop
gonna
having
wait.
me
You're
remember
gonna wait.
Next
Why
time
do you
on
smell like sandalwood?
Echoes of Ragnarok. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember that if you're watching this on YouTube, we stream on Twitch every second Thursday at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Yep, perfect for Australian watchers. So come on down and check it out. It's a lot of fun. Also, yes, once again, please go and check out our affiliates. We have a bunch of brand new ones, and they're the reason that we get to keep doing all of this. And check out our lovely players, because they're also doing really cool shit all over the internet. But with that all said, this has been wonderful. We will see you next time for more of this gripping story. Have a good one, y'all.
Echoes of Ragnarok.